Travel smart. Laugh often. Panic responsibly. Ever stood in an airport, train station, cruise terminal, or hotel lobby and thought, I may have made a terrible mistake? Good news. You've just entered the world of First Class Fool, the hilarious solo travel series for nervous explorers, accidental adventurers, and anyone who believes packing light is a lie invented by people with staff. If you've ever planned a solo city break and immediately started worrying about metro maps, restaurant tables, hidden fees, and whether your suitcase is secretly too dramatic for cobblestones, this episode is for you. A city break should be simple. Arrive, explore, eat something excellent, and come home with a few good stories. In reality, it often feels like being dropped into a beautiful maze with a debit card and a mild sense of dread. The good news is that a city break guide is less about becoming a flawless traveller and more about learning how to look vaguely in control while figuring things out one step at a time. The first rule of any city break guide is to choose a city that wants to help you. That doesn't mean the trendiest place on your feed or the cheapest flight you can find at midnight. It means a destination with sensible transport, straightforward arrival options, and accommodation near the things you'll actually need. Food, stations, buses, and maybe a pharmacy if the travel gods become creative. A beginner-friendly city is forgiving. It lets you land, orient yourself, and recover from the journey without immediately requiring a masterclass in local transit or a long uphill walk with luggage you now regret deeply. Once you're there, the first day matters more than people admit. Solo travellers often feel pressure to make the most of it from the moment they arrive, which is how you end up exhausted, underfed, and standing in front of a monument you don't even like. A better approach is beautifully boring. Get to your accommodation, check in, charge your phone, find water, locate food, and do one small thing well. That might be a short walk, a cafe stop, or simply sitting down and remembering that the trip has only just started. Confidence on a city break is not a personality trait. It's a result of not trying to win the first afternoon. Navigation is the next big challenge, and cities are very good at pretending they are simpler than they are. Metro maps are colourful lies. Buses arrive when they feel emotionally ready, and some streets seem designed to punish anyone carrying a backpack. The trick is to plan less like a tour company and more like a human being. Group sites by area, leave gaps for delays and tired feet, and don't zigzag across town because a guidebook told you everything was must-see. You do not need to see every landmark to justify the trip. You only need to enjoy the parts that matter to you. Then there's the solo dining question, which is where many people become unexpectedly fragile. But eating alone in a city is not a public confession. It's a practical, often delightful part of travel. Cafes, markets, food halls, casual restaurants, and early dinners all make it easier to ease in. You can sit, order, eat, and leave without negotiating with anyone. In a good city break guide, this is treated as freedom, not failure. The same goes for evenings. Choose well-lit routes, trust your instincts, and use taxis when it makes sense. There is no prize for wandering into a dark side street because the map insisted it was slightly faster. In the end, the best city break guide is the one that reminds you that 3 days away can be enough. Enough to get lost briefly, eat well, see something memorable, and realise you're more capable than you felt on the train in. A solo city break is not about becoming fearless. It's about learning that you can handle the confusion, enjoy the beauty, and still get back to the hotel with your dignity mostly intact.